An old proverb says that success is a journey, not a destination, and the Kožul company can proudly say that its journey lasts for the last 25 years and that the destination is far away, with its 125 employees as a sign of a successful run since 1994. Back then, you could feel that the war was still going on. The trip to the capital of Zagreb took from 6 up to 8 hours. Today it takes around an hour and a half, and on those trips it was hard to make any judgments. In those conditions, after an experimental business in the Champion car wash in February of 1994, our company starts its first business with brushes and rollers, while also becoming representatives for the Zagreb-based company Karačić for the Slavonski Brod area. Considering that the owner, Ivica Kožul, was no stranger to tools since he was doing all kinds of jobs in his youth, like laying hundreds of square meters of floor and wall tiles, he was convinced that a business with tools would be a success. With the first unpaid bills for the sold goods, it was time to take a step back and re-evaluate the situation and look at the challenges the company faced. The only logical answer was to open a retail store, and the kiosk on the corner of Babukić and Vinogradska streets seemed like a perfect solution. Without thinking too much, in the spring of 1995, the Kožul company had opened its first 16 square meters of business space and expanded its workforce to 2 employees. A new space was opened in Strossmayer Street, and by the end of 2000, the company grew to 9 employees. The company achieved remarkable business results and 10.5 million kunas in revenue, which in those days was a huge success and encouraged closer teamwork. In that period, the company made new business partnerships and spread its activity to Italy, Czech Republic and Germany, along with Croatia. Since 1997, the company regularly exhibits on the Spring Construction Exhibit in Zagreb, and since 2000, the company also exhibits around on international exhibits in Skopje, Sarajevo, Zenica, Tuzla and Belgrade. In those years, export was a priority, and the company changed the name of the tools from Kožul to Max, tools that suit you. The kiosk from the beginning of the story became too small, and it was time to find a more suitable space. The construction of the hobby center was planned, and the construction began in 1999. The company was faced with a huge investment. Thousands of cubic meters of concrete and several tons of reinforcing iron bars were needed for the building that would become the new headquarters of the company and its employees. The will to get out of the legendary kiosk as soon as possible was so big that our employees were going to the Austrian company Lutz in Salzburg for 2 years between 1999 and 2001 to get the equipment that was needed to build our new home. Our only business vehicle would usually go back and forth for days without stopping. The company was slowly growing in the following years and along the way accepting all the business opportunities that were coming our way. Soon an old warehouse was bought in the Đuro Đaković industrial zone. In 2003, the warehouse was renovated and waiting for the first loading. A new space, newfound enthusiasm and a new page of our history were waiting to be written. 3 new sales executives were hired, and by the end of 2002 we employed 15 workers and we made 13 million kunas in revenue. 16th of April 2003 was a big day for the company. The hobby center Kožul was opened. That day, employees celebrated alongside the business partners, as they do every time when there is an important event and at the end of every business year. A wide selection of products, a high-quality retail and storage space, motivated employees and the opening of Hobby Center have resulted with unimaginable business success, and sales had doubled since 2002. In 2004, the positive trends continued, and 40 employees tirelessly proved that you can be successful in an uncertain Croatian market. In 2005 brought new investments. The new company in Serbia was ready to be opened. Import from transoceanic countries increased, and that resulted in a wider selection of products. That also meant that we needed more space, which was resolved by buying another warehouse space. That was a huge investment, and that time it took 10% of our yearly income. Along with the increase of export to foreign markets, in 2006, the Kožul company signed a contract for building the Astaria apartment complex in Baderna. The value of complex was equal to our yearly income of that time. At the end of the same business year, a new administration building was bought, which also was located in the Đuro Đaković industrial zone. New investments brought new employees. In 2007, our 50 employees increased the number of satisfied customers, including Bauhaus, and in the same year the company started to sell Max tools in Macedonia. With the growth of the company, attention was given to the development of our employees, professional as spiritual as well. Various trips were organized, a family atmosphere started to grow, and the owner's idea of building a company with a soul was achieved. That idea continues to this day. Satisfaction and dignity of every employee is the primary goal of the Kožul company. In 2008, a new challenge was put in front of the company and its employees when we signed up to build the Kurkutović farm in Donja Vrba. With that, started the negotiation to buy the construction company, which today is called Cromax. Along with taking care of its workers, the company hadn't forgotten to get involved in the community through various charity projects. At the end of every business year, we award our loyal customers. In 2009, the Kožul company started the biggest investment in its history, the construction of warehouse and its equipping, not taking into account the start of the economic crisis that started that year. In those uncertain times, the company was determined to strengthen its position in the market. Employees went to specializations, the company followed the new business trends, and all of this so that the company which was considered good would become excellent, because that is the only way to stay alive in this turbulent market. A lack of money could be felt, so optimism was crucial for the motivation of our workers in the fight to survive and further develop the company. In 2010, the company won second place in Employer of the Year competition for medium-sized companies. The same was repeated the year later. The market expansion continued, and Max tools found their place on the Slovenian market. Positive business activity during 2012 was mostly due to the better organization of the Hobby Center under the leadership of Goran Hiller. New business opportunities were coming in, the interior construction of the Colosseum shopping center in Slavonski Brod and the complete equipping of the Harris and H&M store. In 2013, the construction had finished in Colosseum and new contract was signed with HAP Virovitica for putting up power line cables. The same year, Cromax won with the best and the most affordable plan for the adaptation and the reconstruction of the HAP building in Slavonski Brod. Kožul spread its business activity to Montenegro. The company significantly expanded its production processes by starting the production of polyurethane products. Goran Hiller became the CIO of the company, who had been the head of Hobby Center. With his arrival, there was a shift in business strategies. In 2013, the total revenue of both Cromax and Kožul was more than 56 million kunas. In 2014, with the acquisition of machines for wood processing, Kožul started to produce wood products, which also expanded its product selection. The Kožul company, as a long-time representative and distributor of brands like Kolomix, Klingspor, Ferd, Sola and The Sea, also became the distributor for Bosch tools and equipment. In 2015, there was finally a positive market trend. The company marked significant growth and it consolidated its business. The number of employees had grown and the goal to build a company with soul was getting more ingrained among employees. In 2016, the company had 12 commercial representatives who, with a new vehicle fleet, were supplying over 1,000 active customers across Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The hard work and effort were rewarded when the company was named as Entrepreneur of the Year in the Brod Posavina County. In 2017, due to a lack of retail space, the company bought new parcels and built new storage and parking spaces. The same year, a distribution contract was signed with Selco, which opened new business opportunities in the metal industry. In 2018, Kožul signed contracts with NWC, Witte, Halder, Site and made the biggest revenue in company's history. Today, the Kožul company has more than 1,500 products of the Max brand and is the representative of over 16 European brands. In 2019, with the signing of a contract with Bauhaus Slovenia, Kožul has strengthened its market position in Slovenia. The same year, the company spread to France with its Max Tool selection. Today, after 25 years of exceptional business results, the 125 employees are a sign of strength and success of the Kožul Group and the guarantee for a successful journey into the future.